Hello, BookTube, coming at you live from the junk room / my library. Ty the librarian, here to do a book tag. This is the How Do You Read a Book tag. It's tagged by Stephanie over at Bookstrict 9 Tribute. Thank you, Stephanie. Cheers to you. Hopefully one of these days we can have a drink. Come on, folks. That's right. Shit. Might be even worse. Yeah, hang on. So, nope. Anyway, as long as I'm in frame, I might be cutting my head off. There. That's how organized I am. Anyway, thank you, Stephanie, for the tag. Cheers to you. Cheers to all my friends out there in BookTube land. It is hotter than hell back here. Haven't been to hell, but the world's kind of going through it. Before I start this tag, just let me ask you all one favor. Don't let the media tell you how to feel about what's going on, or to think about what's going on. That's all I'm going to say. Now to the tag. How do you go into reading a book? Reviews, spoilers, etc. Actually, when I start reading a book, I don't really think about stuff like that. Since being on BookTube, now the majority of the time, you have certain expectations. You know, somebody reviewed it, you're like, hey, this is going to be kick-ass. Or if a book is questionable, same thing. You're like, am I going to have the same experience? Which, you know, we all don't have the same experiences when it comes to reading. So I don't know. It's a little bit different, but I still go into a book wanting to be entertained. So to me, or if it's nonfiction, to be enlightened or edified in some way. Hope we answered that correctly. 2, do you take a book at its face value? No, absolutely not. Of all the books I've read, say for instance this one here, if you take this book at its face value, you're going to go, well, probably don't expect much, it's sci-fi, but there are elements in this story that reflect a lot, well, not a lot, but some of what's going on today. Read it. Because, you know, people are different, and they're like, hey, wait a minute, well, if they're different, something might be going on. So, no, I do not take a book at its face value. 3, do you read a book as the author intended? That is a tough question. Being an author myself, and not a very good one, you often wonder, do people read the book as you intended it? Not sure about that one. I'm going to say the jury's out on that one, because unless I spoke to the author, I wouldn't be sure if I was reading it the way he or she intended it. So, cold bear's good. It's probably about 85 back here, maybe 90 right now, because the rest of the house is partitioned off. So when I shoot videos in the winter, it's cold back here, and when I do it in the summer, it's hot. So, got to deal with that. 4. As a reader, do you read a book differently if you're going to review it? No. Again, since I've been on BookTube and since I've been on Goodreads, I still read books the same way. Well, I don't want to be a liar. Probably pay attention to, you know, certain aspects. Then I may have, you know, going back a few years. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. When you're reading for pleasure, you catalog certain things away. You know, memorable scenes, characters, what they did, what they didn't do, interactions. But if you if you know you're going to review it, I think you catalog a lot more stuff. So, well, a lot more stuff. That's a technical term. So I'm going to say, yeah, you do read. You don't really read it differently, but you analyze it differently. And the second part of that question, do you venture into other genres to review? Yes, I have, since being on BookTube. I used to be a horror, sci-fi, action guy, and since being on here, I've been turned on to some other stuff. Actually, read a couple romances, went outside my regular reading zone, and I have to say it's been beneficial. Been a little more enlightened, and I've met some great people on here because of book recommendations and stuff like that. So, alrighty, that's it. Thank you, Stephanie, for the tag. One of these days we'll and appreciate everybody that's watched. Don't forget to give this video, I'm sorry, it's like 11:30 or something. Been a long day. Let's see if I can be a little more clear about this. Don't forget to give this video one finger up, like, subscribe, whatever the hell you want to do. It's all good. Everybody hang in there. Like I said, don't buy into, you know, the product that's being put out there as far as the media and stuff. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't get political. Cheers, my friends. You guys are friggin' awesome. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks again, Stephanie. Bye, everybody.